Don't you like fun?
Yeah.
You don't like fun.
You like fun.
You already turned the episode off because you're a bitch.
I know.
Look at you.
Yeah, ruining our analytics.
Look at you. Dirty sausage fingers. Superman, Man of Tomorrow, is set to start filming within the next week or so, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually excited for the second iteration of James Gunn's Superman universe. And did you guys see how jacked Nicholas Hoult got for the role of Lex Luthor in this upcoming film? Dude looks like a freight train. So I'm guessing that prison time after this first Superman movie did him some good. He bulked up. I mean, when Brainiac's going to be the villain, you're definitely going to need some bulk.
That's obvious that they're going to team up because Brainiac is insane. And Lex, yeah, he wants to destroy Superman and run shit, but he don't want Metropolis getting shrunk and put in a little case, you know, as like a little trophy. So he's got to team up. He's going to.
And not just that, but, you know, with Brainiac being the villain, you got to think of how the plot's going to go and what some other people's motives are going to be. And falling back into Lex Luthor, I wonder if his motives are going to be the same as the ones in Justice League Unlimited and the animated series before that, where he merges with Brainiac, and once he has that knowledge and all that power from Brainiac, once they separate, he strives to get that power again. So I wonder if they're going to use that dynamic in this, use that as some sort of motivation for Lex Luthor to team up with Superman, is because he wants to take that power for himself.
Yeah, and this one's also being written and directed by James Gunn. James Gunn went more on the kid side of the, you know, tracks. Like, you know, like any kid under 10 would be like, Superman.
Yeah, man.
Even that little kid, he's like, Superman. If you look at Supergirl, not to go off subject, it kind of has that Guardians vibe a little bit. Even though he's the producer of it, he didn't write it or direct it, I still think he's going to have to make it like still shake hands with the Man of Tomorrow, right? So I think it's going to cause him to get a little bit more edgy, like how they are advertising right now the Supergirl film and how they brought up Lobo. Like Zack Snyder didn't necessarily please the fans because like when you're talking comic movies, you have to please the fans. You know, if you like really piss off everybody, like when they did the Batman v Superman, that was like a bunch of stories smashed into one. They could have pushed it out 10 years, like how they did with like Avengers, like that whole 10-year thing, made everything shake hands and got everybody happy. But instead, he blew his load all on one movie.
Some more cool news for you guys. A new species of Spinosaurus has been discovered in Africa. Scientists in Niger excavated a skeleton of a new species, S. mirabilis. This particular species challenges the theory that they were specifically just completely aquatic. They would hang out on the sides of rivers as well as going inside the rivers, challenging a lot of new things, and it's also showing that the Spinosaurus had more than one relative.
Did you ever hear, you know what the gay dinosaur is? It's called a Megasaurus.
I'm just glad that paleontology is still trucking along and doing its thing. It's still cool to see that people are still interested in the past and digging things up and finding new things.
The best ones are actually female because they always be digging up shit from the past. If there was a straight up real Jurassic Park, would you go to it?
Yeah.
And would you bring kids that are under 15 and make sure that they survive while all these well-equipped grown men with guns do not?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
That is the only way to go to that park.
So the jabroni of the week is ads that are louder than the actual show. I'll actually be watching a scary movie, and the jump scare is the fabric softener commercial.
When you set your speaker to a certain volume and you have to keep turning it up and down when you switch to movies, I find I'm constantly doing that. Like, it's like, damn, they really, like, Hollywood really does edit things at different sound levels. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the sequel, the second one, they had to re-edit the audio and release it in theaters because people were saying it was like too loud or like off. It sounded off, so they redid it. And I actually went to a screening where the audio was off, and I was sitting there, I was like, damn, dude, this kind of sounds weird, like something's off.
There was rules for that stuff. Like I know in broadcast TV, like even like I do video for a living, so I would sometimes do gigs that would actually require broadcast, you know. Well, it's been a while because now everything's all streaming. But I did something for HGTV. Is that what it is?
Yeah, HGTV.
Yeah, it was like
that's
for
like the home network.
Yeah,
kind of.
It was House Hunters.
Yeah.
I did a shoot for House Hunters, and it was some drone footage, and they had the most strictest rules for that. So if they have strict rules for video and audio and stuff like that, you'd figure it would go across the board. These streaming services seem to not give a shit. And it annoys the hell out of me. Again, like I'll be watching a movie and all of a sudden a commercial comes on. I'm like, God, my popcorn flies and shit.
Oh,
like,
Fallout Season 2, there were several episodes where I turned my speaker up to full volume and was still getting pissed when they were whispering.
Oh, yeah, dude. And then all of a sudden, a gunshot would be
Yeah,
way too
and
fucking
my
loud.
neighbors are calling the cops. Yeah, dude, like straight up. So
Yeah.
Jabroni goes to Hollywood's volume problem with streaming. Get
Yeah.
your shit equal or don't come at all.
Yeah, equalize that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that wraps up this episode, right?
It definitely does. Make sure to hit the ServidiOhs.com to get yourself some merch. You love merch. Everybody likes merch. And if you don't like merch you.
Yeah, merch you mother mercher.
Remember, you didn't see this. Now get out of here, man. Get out of here.
If you wanna buy the merch, get it now, get it all. Get a hoodie, look goody in the mall. Now you roll up on the mob, looking good like you bought all the stock. And the shock when you show 'em what you got. Hey man, where'd you get that shirt?